again, guys. Welcome to another episode. Today I will just take you through this Kikuyu project. I will take you through what we've been doing. It has been a renovation of this entire house, from the paintworks to sanding to polishing of the floors to windows to a few new shower cubicles, a few new partition works around, a few electrical, a few plumbing works, just to touch on each and every bit to make the house look completely new. And it has taken us exactly 1 month to do all this. The house didn't have gutters. We had to come in with new gutters and install around the house. The house was looking a bit old on the exterior parts, so we had to do a few coats of the external weather guard paint on the exterior walls. Some of the walls had some problem with dampness, and they were popping out, so we had to treat some of the walls so that we treat the dampness and avoid it from coming in again. And all the way from the gate all the way to the inside, and again a few places on the inner part of the house, we have introduced a study room for the kids. We did a few partitions, and because it was renovation, we didn't want to get into masonry works. We decided to do some gypsum walls, a few arches in mahogany, and a few panels in glass partitions to just bring in a new look, a new modern look. And I will just take you through. And also the floors were looking a bit old. We had to sand and polish the floors and apply a 2-pack, 3 coats of 2-pack to make it look completely new. And if you can see the floor currently, it's looking as if it was installed yesterday, but this is an old floor that is actually more than 10 years old. We have just sanded, polished, filled a few spaces where need be, and removed a few pieces that were completely looking bad and replaced them, and polished even the skirtings. If you look around, the skirtings are looking nice. And even the walls, like right now, when you look at the walls, these walls were looking a bit old. Right now we did some beautiful skimming, sanded them nicely, and painted 3 coats of silk paint, and right now they are looking nice. Some of the wall brackets, if you look around both inside and outside, they were looking a bit old, so we had to dust them nicely, wash them with some chemicals, and right now they are looking completely new. These walls, these are some of the walls that I'm talking about. These are not concrete walls. We just decided to do some quick gypsum walls inside here to create partition, and then that means we had to run a cornice around. We went around and got the cornice that the client had already used previously, and we did the cornice round, and it's really matching the entire thing. And because this entire space was 1 unit all the way from that side to that side, and we introduced that partition there, so this is going to be a nice living room for the basement. So we decided to separate this side and this side with this beautiful arch, and because this column this beam that you're seeing on the upper level, it is not a beam that existed. This is a false beam that we had to come up with, and so that it can hold this mahogany frame, which has an architrave on both sides, 65mm thick, and it is plain just to make it more simpler and more plain and more elegant. And this was to mirror what we had actually proposed in our 3Ds, in our design, when we were being given this project. And this space, this is now the study room for the kids, and we decided to go with the frameless glass partition anchored onto this mahogany frame, which has some nice beautiful arches on both the inner side and the outer side. And this beam is a structural beam that was already existing, so we decided, because we wanted the place to be well illuminated, and even when the clients are just moving around and checking, supervising their kids, they can clearly see them inside. So we decided to do beautiful frameless glass. And for that reason, we also decided to treat this space This wall also did not exist. The staircase was there because you see, you know very well the staircase has a riser that goes up and it returns on the other side, and we decided to use the under staircase as one of the spaces for storage. We created this partition in gypsum. Then as we go inside, we had to come up with beautiful mahogany shelves on the behind side, and as you can see, some nice cladding, some beautiful frameless glass partition, and simple desk for the kids with their storage on the upper levels. You see, this one has been done somehow very nicely to just serve them, and more storage for them, for their books and any other. And we also had to come up with this gypsum and the lighting for this space. And that is it for this space. So the rest of the spaces, what we did, we've done the polishing on the floors, we've done polishing on the doors, we've done the staircase, we've done a few shower cubicles, paint works, and maybe I can just show you the TV room on the upper level so that we go and see what we have done there. So on this level, this is the ground floor of this house. This mahogany door was not looking so nice. We had to polish it, and we had to sand and polish. These metallic pieces had lost their color, so we had to take them to a specialist who actually polished so that they come back to the gold finish. It looked like, it was actually almost like black in color, but we had to take them to a specialist who polished it for it to come back to its original finish. This is now the family room. We have done the panels on this front wall to accommodate the TV. Currently we are using this TV, but my client is going to bring in a new TV. Then we supplied the mahogany TV unit, those floating shelves above it. So all this has been customized to look like what we had proposed on the 3Ds, and our cabling has been done inside the walls in a 25 mm pipe, so that we have our power cable behind, and we also have the HDMI behind, so that the entire front of the TV, after you put the cabinetry, you will never see the pipes going round. Also, this had to be cut out so that we bring the switches for the lighting on the upper level, but initially they were into the wall. So those are some of the customization that we've done. These wall brackets, because this house is actually, I think, more than 10 years old, this had lost their color, so we had to walk around this, remove everything here, and take them to cleaning, and then we had to get someone to just work on them so that they can look as new as if they were bought from the shop yesterday. The same thing happened to the chandelier. We didn't buy the chandelier, it was there, it was looking a bit old because of staying for long, but working on it with I think, I don't know what kind of treatment was it, but it really worked. Right now it's looking completely new. Same thing to the stoneworks. I think it was filled by a bit of dust or something. It was blown out nicely and polished, sanded a bit, and then we applied a matte finish transil on it. And right now the house is looking as completely new. So without wasting a lot of time, let me take you to another space that really took us a bit of time, and that is the kitchen. Let's go. So guys, this is the kitchen. It needed a bit of work, and actually we had to completely demolish the entire kitchen. Not really bring it down, but it was not, the color was not so nice. It was looking a bit old, so we had to remove all the panels, the doors. We removed all this. You see inside it's that color. We had to remove just the panels, and these are the doors, these door panels. Take them for spray painting, which we did in CNC, matte finish, white, brilliant white, and we took them away for a bit, almost a week or two. Then we brought them back and screwed them back, and then some of the panels, because now we were not removing the entire cabinetry out, we had to come in with our machines and spray paint some of the parts, like the sides of this, because now we didn't bring down everything. All these sides were sprayed around on site. And as you can see right now, the kitchen is looking completely new. All this is just spray painted. It was really looking a bit old, but right now they look as if they are brand new. They're actually brand new. All these panels are brand new, as you can see them. So this is what we've done for the kitchen. So we just await for the client to bring in the hood. We'll fix for them the hood here, which was not existing initially, but now she has decided to buy one. We will fix one here for her. Then for other parts, for this house, maybe let me just take you into one of the bathrooms. You see some of the shower cubicles that we've worked on. So guys, without forgetting, all these railings were looking a bit dirty. We had to sand manually with the floors we've sanded with the machines, but the staircase and the staircase steps and the staircase railing, we had to sand them manually. We just put some people here for a number of days. They had to sand, and then we applied the varnish on top. And currently, as you can check, everything looks really beautiful. So that is art for the staircase. Look at the floor, the way it's looking. The cabinetry, these cabinets were not looking like this. Right now we have polished, and everything looks nice. Even the drawers were not running. Right now we put nice slow closing railing. We had to also buy some of the whatever. These are handles or what? These are knobs. We had to buy some of the knobs and replace so that everything just looks in place. Also, some of the door handles were not there. We had to buy and replace door handles, sand the doors and make them look smooth, and also polish them afresh. All this we have done. We have actually touched almost each and every bit of this house. Some of the cornices had fallen down. We had to replace, paint, and make them look nice. Just show you one of the bathrooms. So guys, this is one of the bathrooms. We did a number of things in I think 4 bathrooms in this house. So we introduced these panels were not there. We had to bring in new frameless glass partitions with the chrome pipes on top. All these are frameless. This is 12 mm thick glass with stainless steel handles that you can use. Actually, when you are showering, you can put your towel here, and as you are inside also, it has its own handle that you can use. When you're coming out, you pull. Some of the tiles here, I think this place has salty water. Tiles at the shower area had changed colors, so we had to demolish all the tiles, the floor tiles and the wall tiles, and carefully just introduce a tile that matches the rest of the other spaces. So we came in with this black tile that we have used from this level all the way to the lower level, and we removed the tiles that were here, introduced a new floor trap, actually in stainless steel. Now to cater for the rusting, we had to change all this into Hansgrohe. They're looking very nice. These ones were there. Then we had to replace some of the accessories in this space, and all the shower rooms, all the bathrooms now have this catered for, so water will never again be a problem spilling onto this other side. And that has happened in all the other bathrooms. So guys, on this side we've worked on the exterior parts. That is the paint works on the outer, paint works on the inner, in the inside the house. And with the paint works, we had to skim the walls and make them look good, sand them nicely and polish. Worked on the bathrooms, sanded some of the doors, actually sanded all the doors to just make them smooth, to receive a beautiful coat of mahogany finish. We worked also on the wardrobes. We worked on the floors. We had to sand this entire floors on the first floor, the ground floor, and the basement properly, and replaced a few of other pieces that were not looking nice. And this house currently, as we speak, it looks like a house that had been constructed a few months ago, but this is a 13-year-old house, either 13 or 12-year-old house. And that is it for this particular project. So guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch our new episode of the Kikuyu project. As usual, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and on our social media pages at kthinteriorz, where style meets elegance.